Welcome and welcome back to All Things Home on a Budget. If this is your first time here, my name is Melinda. And today we're doing something a bit different, creating some DIYs. And we are going to create some custom curtain ties as well as napkin rings. All right, the space looks a lot different today because I am in my craft studio. And so these two projects are going to be trash to treasures. Now, this is a toilet paper roll, the industrial kind. And what I'm going to do is use this to create a curtain tie. All right. So I have this paint by Folk Art. It is in navy blue. You can pick this up from Walmart. I think these are about $1.20 something cents maybe. Well, what I'm going to do is get it painted. And I am going to use a pouncer. I'm going to use a little sponge. You can get these from Dollar Tree. You will get better coverage when you use the pouncers on cardboard as well as glass, as well as picture frames, things of that nature. You can get a very, very full coverage when you are painting, and you will only need one coat. Now, you may see some areas that is a little bit lighter than others, meaning you can see the actual texture of whatever you're painting coming through just a bit, but all you have to do is just kind of pounce back over that area and you will be fine. So this is a good way to save your paint. If you like to do DIYs, but you're not doing them all the time, this is just a tip for you. And I'm only going to give this one coat. It's going to go far when you are pouncing it. Now, you can use a regular brush with bristles. That's fine. But you will need more than one coat when you use bristle brushes. So if you like, kind of painting your own things and not using spray paint, but you're using some type of acrylic paint, my tip for you would be to use a pouncer. And you can get these from the Dollar Tree. And I do believe about 5, maybe 4 or 5 comes in a pack. And they are all different sizes. All right, so I'm just pouncing this all over. And we're going to get this coated. And then I'm going to come back with a heating tool, which is my blow dryer. You can, if you have a heating tool, use a heating tool, and we're going to begin drying it. And I'm suggesting that you go ahead and put some heat to cardboard, because if you don't, cardboard as it dries, it will kind of wop a bit, and that's not what you want. Now, this one doesn't do it as much because it's thick, but it can down the line. So I always like to go in and make sure that I use my heating tool, which is my blow dryer, to go ahead and get it dried down. All right, so this is what I'm going to do next. Take that blow dryer, add some heat to it, and I'm not going to show the entire process, but I am letting you see that I am drying this down like this. Now, when you're using glass or you're using frames and whatnot, if you're in a rush, then use your heating tool. But if you're not, let it just air dry. And the air dry, to me, is prettier than the actual drying it down when you're using glass and frames and things like that, and wood. I think it looks so much more flawless when you let it air dry. My opinion now. All right, you don't need to paint the inside. That's not necessary. So we have it all nice and dry. It did not take long using the heating tool at all. And our next step is to take some of these beautiful florals here. These are some dollar picks from the Dollar General. And I am going to take just the flower off. And I was going to add some greenery to it, but well, I did, and you'll see it. So just keep on watching how this comes together. All right, so to make sure that it adheres nice and flat, I am pressing it down all around the edges of the green part underneath it to make sure that it's flush to the actual roll. So I'm just taking some of these little green pieces that I cut out. Once I added them, I kind of realized I didn't like the way they looked with this. So I'm going to take them off and just go with the actual flour. And I love how this turned out. It's very, very pretty. This is so simple and easy. And this is one of my favorite things to do. Now, I normally will do this on my other channel, The Crafty Doll, but I decided, well, this is definitely home related. And I want you all to realize that, yes, I take it serious when it comes to being on a budget. So creating my own different decor that I need, if I can create it, I'm going to create it. And look at how they turned out. So, so pretty. This is actually very, very easy. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the second DIY, which is napkin rings. Now I'm going to use the toilet tissue roll off of your standard roll. And I'm just going to cut this down to size. Now, this was already a piece of one because, y'all, I do these all the time. I'm always creating my own napkin rings. A lot of times you all hear me say it in my videos when I'm styling tablescapes. Napkin ring created by me. My napkin ring, custom rings. Well, yes, that's what I do. So if you're interested in me bringing this more on the channel, let me know down below if you would like to see more of these types of DIYs. And if you're also interested, I have a playlist of so many napkin ring DIYs. If you're interested, comment playlist down below and I will definitely add it for you. And so I painted this piece using that same navy blue paint by Folk Art from Walmart. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere this pick along with the green that came off of it to this floral to the actual now napkin ring. This is so adorable, y'all. Keep on watching. Here it is all styled. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you have enjoyed this video today, consider joining the family. Subscribe, hit the bell as well. Thumbs the video up if you like this. And we can chat it up down below about what it is you like. Now stay tuned because these things will be styled coming up the end of this month.